What's up, guys? Iceman here. Welcome to the Triassic Iceman YouTube channel. Like this video if you will, subscribe to the page, and swat the bell so you're notified next time I post a video. And blessings to my patrons. Links in the description below. So, Jurassic World Rebirth, huh? What are you guys expecting from this reboot of a sort of the franchise? I think it has been much needed ever since Jurassic Park 3. As far as I see it, Jurassic Park and The Lost World, right here I have the trilogy on Blu-ray, but Jurassic Park and The Lost World are the only two that I think are like true Jurassic films. And I have Jurassic Park 3 right here as well in this collection, which, as many of us know, is kind of garbage. It's a nice little set right here. Sounds awesome, too. 7.1 audio. But I remember I saw Jurassic Park 3 in the theaters, and my brothers and I, along with our father, we were a bit disappointed. It seemed to be that was like the start of when movies just started sucking. Like in the 90s, it seemed like every movie was good. Just banger after banger after banger. And they were so good that when The Lost World finally came out, it like wasn't that good, right? But I mean, looking back, the dinosaurs looked great. The acting was great. The visuals were great. The animatronics were great. It's a damn good movie, comparatively speaking. Because, of course, after that, what we got was Jurassic World. And I saw this in the theaters as well, and I was kind of confused at first. I was like, wait, I'm supposed to like this movie, right? I mean, come on, this is Jurassic Park, kind of. They have the music. They have the dinosaurs, which I think is part of its falling out, if you will. The dinosaurs in the Jurassic World films, they look like they're made of Jell-O or something. You guys know what I'm saying? Like, no one bothered to study the physics of animals like what they did in Jurassic Park and The Lost World, and probably to a lesser extent in Jurassic Park 3. All of which I believe Stan Winston was a part of, right? Did they not have physicists and shit verify this stuff later on? I mean, it's just crazy. It's like you can clearly tell they're like Jell-O or out of place, and they bounce around, and they're anti-gravity and all that. It just so much took away from the believability of this. That, coupled with how they're kind of turned into movie monsters in the Jurassic World films. You have the bad dinosaurs, you have the good dinosaurs, and that's that. Whereas in the original, they were more like animals, like how it was expressed in the novel. Living, breathing, just trying to survive in their habitats. And humans came to intervene. You know what I'm saying? It was more believable. It's like not everything was just a big dinosaur chase and the predators like a big set piece. And it's just triggered to react in this sort of way when the characters show up. And it's just, I mean, the movies sucked. The later ones anyway. And then what's crazy is this one came out. And by the time this one came out, oh, there's shit all over this case. I don't know what that is. I bought this movie used. When Fallen Kingdom came out, at that point, as much as it pains for me to say it, I didn't even go see it. I was like, hold on. These trailers look dumb. The dinosaurs in it look dumb. They look like what they did in Jurassic World. And then there's like the big set piece, you know, the T-Rex. It does its big old growl, and Owen's just standing there, and it just like mysteriously shows up just in time to save him from the Carnotaurus, I think is what it was. I know the shit, and I haven't even seen this film. And I own it, I haven't even bothered watching it yet. But, man, it's just all predictable and it's all fake. Everything's so fake and cheesy and expected, and they're like set pieces, you know? Come on. So at this point, I'd even buy Dominion. I mean, that looks like it's the worst of them all. So it's like, okay, I bought Fallen Kingdom and I haven't even watched it yet. Yeah, I'm kind of a Jurassic collector, but do I really want to buy Dominion? I mean, it looks dumb. And part of me thought, I need to stop supporting this stuff. This is garbage, you know, and I didn't support it. I didn't go to the theaters for either of them. The only one I saw in the theaters was Jurassic World. I'm not going to lie to you guys, I'm a boomer. I saw Jurassic Park in the theaters when I was like 7 or 8 years old. It was awesome. Just a little duck-billed platypus. And yeah, of course, I saw The Lost World in the theaters. And as mentioned, I then saw Jurassic Park 3. Well, all that being said, I just can't help but wonder, I mean, the only way to go is up at this point. I don't think they can make it any worse than what they already did. And I say that without even seeing the last two. I don't think I have to. I mean, the movies are ass, right? Let me know in the comments below if I'm missing something here. But now here now is the path of redemption. The guy who's directing Jurassic World Rebirth, Gareth Edwards, right? That's his name? He directed this right here. And I talked about this a lot on this channel, even in my previous videos. Godzilla. Yeah, the first legendary, the first MonsterVerse film. And this one was horror-esque / disaster film. This was shot from the perspective of the humans on the ground and up in the plains. And in the buildings, witnessing this chaos ensue. I mean, this movie was pretty good, actually. So this guy is going to be directing the next Jurassic Park film. I can't help but wonder, it might be all right. I mean, somebody needs to get on the memo, though. Did somebody share with him this video on X? We need to get the physics right with these fucking dinosaurs, all right? I mean, I feel like they've almost alluded to the fact that they're taking it back to how the original was, more horror-esque, more there with the dinosaurs as they are, back to the island. I mean, it all sounds good, right? And Scarlett Johansson's going to be in it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they just need a big name or something. The Avenger, right? Ain't that bitch getting old? But I mean, nonetheless, it doesn't really matter. I mean, maybe she'll do all right. Maybe she's a good actress. I don't really know. I haven't really judged her or critiqued her too much. So, I mean, I'm kind of neutral on that. I'm like, okay, whatever. I mean, let's get a good Jurassic film here, can we? But get the physics right. I gotta stop saying bad words. Get the physics right, will ya? Watch Jurassic Park. Watch The Lost World. Study that bullshit. Go out into the wild. I remember with Jurassic Park, they had like these behind the scenes things, and these folks would go out and study lions and shit. All right? They'd see how their muscles moved and shit as they walked. I mean, come on, bring us back to that. Yeah, we need something just like the old days again. We need to bring them back. I'm tired of this shit. But I can't help but wonder if the redemption of these films is at hand. I mean, it almost seems to be the case. But let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about that? And the interesting thing is, this Gareth Edwards guy, he said something about how he's more excited. Of course, this is just probably a pitch that they do when they're trying to promote their next film. But he said it's one thing to do a monster film because the monsters like make-believe and all that. But he said it can actually be more horror-esque and real when you're dealing with things that supposedly were real, right? And in this case, we're talking about the dinosaurs. Now, I say supposedly because, of course, in Jurassic Park, they look like different than what they apparently really look like, right? Now, whether or not that's the case, it's kind of beside the point. I like the visuals of the Jurassic Park ones, so I don't mind it at all. Plus, they're all sort of hybrids or genetic monsters anyway, as what Dr. Wu said in Jurassic World. So we're kind of getting a monster-esque version of the dinosaurs regardless. But with that being said, I mean, man, I'm kind of excited for this film. And when's it coming out again? 2025? Is that what it is? Or is it 2026? It says on my phone here, 2025, June, or July. That's only like 8 months away or something. Yep. But let me know if you guys are looking forward to this, and what would you like to see happen in this reboot of the series? And do you think they're going to get it right this time? And are you as disappointed as I am in what came after Jurassic World? I mean, at least Jurassic World was kind of world building. It's kind of fun, the park, this and that. It was kind of exciting. It was kind of self-aware in its humor. But I just feel like they lost me after that. But it definitely had its shortcomings. The jello dinosaurs, the unrealistic physics, and so forth. The movies were ass in that regard. But nonetheless, comment below your thoughts on these matters, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace be with you.